Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin Rahmanir-Rahim Maliki Yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdinas siratal mustaqim siratal ladzina an'amta 'alaihim ghayril maghdubi 'alaihim waladdallin. Amen. Indeed, Allah orders justice and kindness and giving to relatives and forbids shameful acts and evil deeds and transgressions. He admonishes you that perhaps you will be reminded. Hello, I'm Hasson Rashid. I greet you once again with the Arabic greeting of peace, and that is Assalamu alaikum. This is the History, Community Life, and Diversity of Muslim Americans in New England, and we are here once again with our broadcast. So it's always excellent being here with you, and it's a great achievement to come into your households like we do here every week. Okay, free orientations coming up here at the CCTV. That's that's today. That was yesterday. Okay, that's today, October 2nd, 6:30 p.m. So if you're interested in learning how you can get involved in Cambridge Community Television, produce your own TV shows, take hand-on classes in camera, editing, sound, lighting, documentaries, production, and so much more. Host your own live program, become a citizen journalist, learn how to use a computer, no experience necessary or needed. All you have to do is be here at 630, that's 438 Massachusetts Avenue, Central Square, right in the heart of Central Square, and you can become orientated, and it's absolutely free. So if you like more information on that, you'd like to call ahead and make some arrangements or some type of preparations for free orientation night tonight, you can call 617-661-6900, or you can visit us at CCTV at our website, and that is www.cctvcambridge.org/membership. So tonight, 6:30 p.m., and you can come in for free orientation and learn how you can get involved at the Cambridge CCTV. You see all the things that the announcers, broadcasters, etc. happening here on the different channels here at CCTV. You can come in and get involved and learn how to do the same. So you check it out. That's tonight, 6:30, 438 Massachusetts Avenue. Okay, once again, welcome to another edition of the History, Community Life, and Diversity of Muslim Americans in New England. I'm here once again to share with you some of the things that's happening in the Islamic mosaic here in New England. Okay, well, first thing, the crescent is visible tonight, and you know the crescent is the symbol. It's the symbol of Islam. Okay, that's the sun and moon and stars, and reflecting the fact that without those two entities, sun, moon, stars, no life could exist on Earth. So that's how dear life is to Muslims and in Islam, and it's reflected through the sun and the moon, which is symbolic of life. When you see the crescent in the sky as a symbol, it means life as opposed to death. Okay, so tonight, Wednesday, there is a waning crescent. It's about 6% full. Okay, and that will be visible until around Friday, which is the 4th, and the moon starts turning the other way. It starts waxing. Okay, when it's getting smaller, it's waning. When it's getting bigger, it's waxing. The opening of the crescent is on your left when it's waxing, and the opening of the crescent is on the right when it's waning. So you remember those things. Okay, and I have some announcements. I want to skip some things and get right on to what's happening here at the Ella Collins Institute. Some of you old timers out there, you're probably familiar with who Ella Collins was. She was the aunt of Malik Shabazz, who was, for his former name was Malcolm X, and he was a resident of Roxbury, and she was also a resident of Roxbury. The story goes that she took him in when he came from Nebraska, and he turned into the foremost minister of the Nation of Islam. Well, getting back to the Ella Collins Institute, it's an institute at Roxbury Community College, named after Ella Collins, and it's also an institute of the Islamic Society of Boston. So okay, now that we're talking about the Islamic Society of Boston, I want you to know that their imam, Suhaib Webb, they're offering fall classes at the Ella Collins Institute, and these classes start October 6, 2013 at the Islamic Society of Boston Cultural Center, which is right next door to Roxbury Community College. And Thursday, they're going to be starting out with Arabic Grammar 2. Okay, Sunday, it's going to be Theology and Creed, Faq el-Hanafi, The Life of the Prophet, Medina series with Imam Ibrahim Rahim, and there's Usul al-Faq with Imam Shuhab Webb. So if you like more information on these things that I just mentioned, you can contact the Ella Collins Institute at 100 Malcolm X Boulevard, Boston, Massachusetts. And their contact information is, okay, let's see, where's that at? That's okay, so okay, you can reach them by I guess entering in your search engine Islamic Society of Boston, okay, and that's the Islamic Society's Cultural Center of Boston, ISB.com. I don't have the exact information, but once again, they're offering Arabic courses, theology and creed, and etc. So if you want more information, I advise you to contact the Ella Collins Institute. That's Ella Collins Institute. Okay, info at ellacollinsinstitute.org. So you can enter it in the search engine as Ella Collins Institute.org, and you can come up with more information on these classes that they're offering, okay, at the Ella Collins Institute. We're going to get into that, some of the upcoming episodes. I'm going to tell you, relate to you the history of Ella Collins, who she was, what she stood for, and how her life unfolded in Roxbury, Massachusetts. Okay. We're turning to the Center for Middle Eastern Studies right now, and the Center for Jewish Studies. The Center for Middle Eastern Studies and the Center for Jewish Studies are collaborating to present Israel Law, Literature, and Society seminar series. Haroni and Susan M. Khan, organizers, featuring Amag Bihar, Israeli poet, actor, and author, between Hebrew and Arabic in Israel literature. That's October 11th, 2013 at Saber Hall, 113 Harvard Yard. There's Oded Ezer, graphic artist and topographer. Oded Ezer, Letters from Tel Aviv. That's October 22nd, 2013. The location to be announced. As soon as I have that information, I'll pass it on to you. There's Dor Brunstein, Israel author, editor, and teacher, on the impossibility of writing in Israel today. That's November 1st, 2013, Seaver Hall, 113 Harvard Yard. So all sessions meet from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. So this series is open to the public. No registration is required. Sponsor the William Landahl Lecture and Public Fund at the Center for Jewish Studies, Center for Middle Eastern Studies, Harvard University. Contact Arit Aharoni. That's AHARONY at fas.harvard.edu. And today at 5 p.m. there's the Ground Zero eyewitness account of the humanitarian aid workers in Aleppo, okay, with the Pablo Marco, okay, Medicine San Frontiers, mid-career master in public administration, 13 Harvard Kennedy School. Location, Well Town Hall, Belford Building, ground floor, Harvard Kennedy School. Okay, so there's a lot of things going on at the Harvard Kennedy School, and also at the Center for Middle Eastern Studies, and they're located at that's 35 Kirkland Street. Okay, so we're going to be getting into that later on if time permits. Okay, I like to bring up another item that's interested in a section of the Islamic Mosaic community. Okay, the Muslims. Okay, they're getting ready to go to Tuskegee. That's Tuskegee, Alabama, and this is October. Okay, in October they're going to be going down there to celebrate the 18th anniversary of the Million Man March. So you should hear more about that and how, if you're interested in bus rides down there, making buses available to go down there for this event, this 18th anniversary Million Man March. I'll have that information in one of the upcoming broadcasts. Hopefully, we should have it this Saturday. That's the at 3:30 when I'll be doing a shift on the 25th marathon, okay, at BeLive, CCTV. But in his last address, August 18, 1915, 3 months before he passed from this earth, before the National Negro Business League in Boston, Massachusetts, an organization he co-founded to promote and assist black people in developing business, he states. We're referring to Booker T. Washington and what he says about socio-economic development, which is a partial theme of this 18th anniversary of the Million Man March, okay? This is what Booker T. Washington says on this topic subject, and I quote, "The history of civilization throughout the world shows that without economic and commercial success, there could be no lasting or commanding success in other fields of endeavor. This league then has for one of its objects not the tearing down or weakening of other organizations, but rather to give them strength and stability." He went on to say that the same message, a landless race is like a ship without a rudder. Okay, so the Nation of Islam says that we are going to celebrate the Holy Day of Atonement, the anniversary of the Million Man March in Tuskegee, Alabama. First of all, Tuskegee University is a prime university among the historic black colleges and universities. This little town of Tuskegee has given to black America the world's giants in Dr. Booker T. Washington, Dr. George Washington Carver, the Tuskegee Airmen. Also born in Tuskegee was Rosa Parks. Okay, so why Tuskegee? That man Booker T. Washington, did you know that the man was really a man that attracted Marcus Garvey? Marcus Garvey came to America to meet with Mr. Washington. Unfortunately, Booker T. Washington had passed. Booker T. Washington had his young students and architect lay out the plans for Tuskegee. Okay, so the Million Man March 18th anniversary is definitely set for Tuskegee, and that's coming off at to take place October 20th. So you got a little time to get ready for that one, okay? Okay, so that's a little message I had to pass on to you. So, start making preparations to go on down there for the anniversary, 18th anniversary of the Million Man March on Washington. Okay, also a call to action for the future of farming and food in America. Black Farmers Conference at the Holy Day of Atonement 2013. So there's going to be another feature there, and that's the future of farming and food in America. Black Farmers Conference. That's a Saturday. That's the day before the 18th anniversary is celebrated. That's on the 19th of. That's the day after. No, that's the day before, the 19th. It just transpires on the 20th. So a call to action for the future of farming and food in America. The black farmers have been suffering at the hands of a design planned by the U.S. government to take them out of farming and to feed denatured and genetically modified foods to slow down the increase of the black population. At the same time, there's mass unemployment for blacks in the inner cities. The U.S. government is playing against its own citizens. It's time that we plan to survive and thrive in America as other ethnic groups have done. Many black farmers have had demonstration complaint against by the USDA going back over 30 years, yet all the government can talk about is $50,000, which to these black farmers is an insult. We have had 14 years to observe the behavior of the USDA after the Pickford lawsuit out-of-court settlement in 1999. The very farmers who we went to court to save have been and are being foreclosed on, while the public believes that the farmers have gotten paid. Not one employee of the USDA that discriminates against black farmers has been fired, because we believe that these employees did exactly what they were hired to do. So, if you'd like to hear more about that and you're interested in making this journey down to Tuskegee on the 20th October and get set for the future of farming and food in America, Black Farmers Conference. So there's quite a lot down there happening on the 20th. So you should be hearing more about that in the near future. So that's Saturday, October 19th, Booker T. Washington High School, 3803 West Martin Luther King Highway, Tuskegee, Alabama, 36083. That's from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Topics to be discussed includes a new system for food production, financing, distribution, value-added process for farming commodities, developing new farmers and agriculture entrepreneurs for our future, legal issues with the USDA, and strategies to unite our city and country cousins around the food issue. Okay, so much for that for now, because we're running short on time. But I'd like to tell you that I haven't heard anything from the C2W Farmers Markets. That's the local fresh produce people that come every Wednesday. So they're located at 38 Sydney Street. You can walk down there today to see if they're there, but I haven't gotten word if they're back in business yet. But on Monday, the Central Square Farmers Market will be in full bloom, okay? And they're located at Bishop Allen and Norfolk Street. So you can still pick up fresh produce. Okay, another thing before we leave you today, I'd like to tell you that it's election time, and you Muslim Americans out there should be happy that you have two Muslim American candidates in this year's City Council race, and they are Nadeem Mazan and Mustafa Mirza. So it's time that Muslim Americans support their candidates who are in this race. So tonight, they're having a candidate forum, City Council candidate forum at the Cambridge College. So you're welcome to come on out at 6:30 and participate in the City Council candidates forum, okay, at Cambridge College. I'm certain that it's tonight at 6:30. And if you missed that one, there's another Cambridge City Council candidate forum to be held on October 22nd, and it's sponsored by the Alliance of Cambridge Tenants and the Council of the Center of Economic Opportunities at 11 Emmett Street, and they'll be at the Cambridge Senior Center, 806 Massachusetts Avenue at 6 p.m. 6 p.m. on October 22nd. But tonight there's a forum, and you Muslim Americans, get on out there, support your two Muslim American candidates who are running for City Council, Nadeem Mazan and Mustafa Mirza. Okay, I'm Hasson Rashid. I'd like to remind you that if you're interested in learning a little bit about Islam, well, the Nation of Islam has two broadcasts coming up at Touch 106.1 FM, Saturday morning from 7 to 8, and Sunday mornings from 7 to 10. So that's the Nation of Islam, Minister Don Muhammad, over there at Muhammad's Mosque of Islam, number 11 in Boston. They'll be on the radio Saturday from 7 to 8, and from 7 to 10 on Sunday. Also, you'll find a former Cambridge resident, that's Skippy White. He's on that station too. So that's Touch 106.1. I am Hasson Rashid, and it's always good being with you. And it's not always so good leaving you like we do, with not enough time to do everything that we intended to do for you. So until next time, I leave you with the ancient Arabic greeting of peace, and that is Assalamu alaikum.